Everyone, welcome along. This is your guy Dan on our quest for justice for Jay Slater, and we're not going to stop until we get it. If you want to help today, here's what you can do. We're going to put a link in our bio. That link is there for you to sign, and it's there for a petition to get justice for Jay Slater. That's what all of us here wants. The sooner, the better. We're fed up with all the lies. We're fed up with all the crap that's been fed by media, Spanish police, everybody else. The only one that gives a toss we can see is Warren, Jay Slater's father. To his credit, he's been asking questions more and more, and he, at least, is trying to get justice for Jay Slater. By the way, that GoFundMe page, have a look. 72,500 grand. What is going on? Questions need to be asked why this has been allowed to, 1, stay open, and 2, how come the funds have not been dispersed in a proper manner. Also, no transparency. People are going to ask questions for all those things, and they need answers. Every single person who contributed any amount of money, whether it was a $5 or whether it was $1,000. Everybody needs answers at this stage, and that GoFundMe page has been open way too long. Needs to be closed down, needs to be done now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Needs to be done right here and right now. The Slater family have a lot to answer for. They are, of course, in mourning for their son, Jay. But, of course, they haven't handled things properly either. But these things do happen, and fingers are being pointed left, right and centre. So let's get to the bottom of this sorry saga. Number 1, the following question has to be asked. The remains that were found in that ravine, do we know for a fact that those remains belong to Jay Slater? The answer is no, we do not. The remains could be anybody's, because after 4 days, fingerprints mean nothing. He was there over 29 days. Draw your own conclusions there. What ID was found in his famous man bag? We still don't know. Again, answers not forthcoming. No toxicology report. How come that hasn't happened? The post-mortem is vague to say the least, because whatever the Spanish police have said, it's been backed up in the UK. No one has challenged it. And why, one wonders? These are all things that need to be asked. And while we're at it, those so-called friends of Jay Slater were no so-called friends of his at all. They were looking after number 1. We all know it. They were there for the money. Nothing more, nothing less. They've all ran like rats. And of course, 1 or 2 have tried to go legit with businesses that they have set up, thinking that they can throw the scent off being caught. But of course, these people will always be caught. The weakest link in the chain is always the person who's going to get found out and who's going to squeal on the rest. And it's only a matter of time, by the way, before this happens. You also have to ask the question, what really happened in that nightclub? Because Jay Slater, yes, he was there. But is it really tenable that you can walk around with a bag of drugs in a case and all of a sudden it mysteriously disappears? Is that really credible? Just think about it. If you're walking around with a bag containing drugs to the value of 30 grand, would you place it somewhere and just walk away and leave it and then come back and say, oh, it's missing? I don't think so. More of this bullshit is being fed more and more. And you know what they say? If you keep throwing mud at a wall, some of it is bound to stick. But you can't fool people. At the end of the day, they can listen to so much and so much can wash over them. But people that really care do care. And we really want to find justice for Jay Slater. And the only way we can find out justice is that each and every one of us must sign that petition for starters. We must also be open to all kinds of information that's coming at us like Cleopatra. Some of it is vague, some of it is true, and some of it, yes, is far-fetched. But we're here to pursue the truth, folks. This is not going to happen overnight. It may take time, but we're here for the long haul. And a bit like that Starship song, nothing is going to stop us now. I'm Dan. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It gives more people a chance to find our channel and comment. Also, anyone wants to contact us in a confidential manner, we will treat everything in confidence. Drop us an email. It's there below for you to use at any time. We're open 24/7. We're here for justice for Jay Slater, and we ain't gonna stop until we get it. This is Dan. We'll talk soon with more on the Jay Slater case.